Hold on to your hats, folks, because the world of cryptocurrency is at it again. This time it's Pi Network making waves. People are saying it could hit $100 before its mainnet launch. Is this hype or a real possibility? Buckle up, because we're diving into the wild world of Pi. Remember those times you wished you'd bought Bitcoin at $1? Yeah, this feels a bit like that. Pi Network, a newcomer, is stirring the crypto pot. The big question, can it really hit $100 before its official launch? We're talking about a network that lets you mine cryptocurrency on your phone. No, really. But before you empty your savings into digital pickaxes, let's understand how this whole thing works. Because, like a late-night infomercial, it's not as simple as it seems. Here's the deal, you can't buy Pi Network's official coin just yet. What's traded on exchanges now is an IOU token. Think of it like a placeholder, a promise of actual Pi coin later on. Imagine you're at a carnival, right? You see a sign for delicious deep-fried Oreos, you hand over your money excited for that sugary goodness. But instead of the real deal, they give you a ticket. That ticket, my friends, is an IOU. It represents your future Oreo, but you can't eat it yet. Similarly, the Pi Network IOU token represents the future Pi coin. You're basically betting on the hope that one day, that ticket will get you the real deal. Now let's talk numbers. The Pi Network IOU has seen its fair share of ups and downs. It briefly touched $100, then came crashing down like a poorly constructed roller coaster. Imagine a graph that looks like a heart rate monitor after one too many espressos. That's Pi Network's IOU price history. It's volatile, unpredictable, and not for the faint of heart. But wait, there's a glimmer of hope. Some fancy technical indicators, like the Golden Cross, suggest the price might be heading back up. It's like seeing a rainbow after a particularly nasty storm, a sign that maybe, just maybe, things are looking up. Pi Network isn't just about the price though, they're building a whole ecosystem. Think of it like a digital shopping mall, but instead of overpriced pretzels, you've got apps and services that use Pi coin. One of their big projects is the Map of Pi. It's basically a directory where businesses can sign up to accept Pi coin. Over 27,000 have already joined. That's like every store in your local mall suddenly accepting monopoly money. This Map of Pi is a big deal. It shows that Pi Network is serious about creating real-world uses for its coin. After all, what's the point of a digital currency if you can't even buy a virtual hot dog with it? The Mainnet launch is like the grand opening of the Pi Network Mall. It's when the doors swing open, the confetti falls, and the real Pi coin becomes available to the public. Think of it like this. You've been building a magnificent treehouse in your backyard. You've got the blueprints, the lumber, the whole shebang. But it's not open for business until you've hammered in the last nail and hung up the welcome sign. The Mainnet launch is Pi Network's welcome sign. It's the moment everyone's been waiting for, the moment when Pi coin can finally live up to its full potential. KYC the key to unlocking Pi's potential. But before the Mainnet launch party can start, there's one tiny detail, KYC or Know Your Customer. It's basically a security check to make sure you're not a robot or, a supervillain trying to launder money through a cryptocurrency. Imagine trying to get into an exclusive club, but the bouncer demands to see your ID. That's KYC in a nutshell. Pi Network needs everyone to verify their identity before they can claim their Pi coins. It's a bit of a hassle, sure, but it's a crucial step to ensure the network's security and prevent any funny business. Think of it as a necessary evil, like airport security but for your digital fortune. IOU versus Pi coin, understanding the difference. Now let's clear up any confusion. The IOU token you see traded on exchanges, it's not the real deal. It's like a rain check for the actual Pi coin, which will only exist after the Mainnet launch. Remember that deep-fried Oreo analogy? The IOU is the ticket. The Pi coin is the actual delicious Oreo. The IOU's price might be soaring, but it's just speculation. The real value will be determined when Pi coin hits the market. It's like waiting for the sequel to your favorite movie. The trailer might be amazing, but you won't know if the movie lives up to the hype until you've seen it. So what do the experts think? Well, it's a mixed bag. Some are optimistic, predicting Pi Network will be the next big thing in crypto. Others are more cautious, advising everyone to temper their expectations. It's like asking a bunch of fortune tellers to predict the future. You'll get a different answer from each one. The truth is, nobody knows for sure what will happen. The cryptocurrency market is notoriously unpredictable. It's a roller coaster ride full of twists, turns, and the occasional loop-de-loop. Whether Pi Network reaches $100 or crashes and burns is anyone's guess. a network poised for growth. Pi Network is an intriguing experiment. It's democratizing cryptocurrency, making it accessible to everyday people with just a smartphone. But it's also a gamble. Nobody knows for sure if it will succeed. So, should you invest? Well, that's a decision only you can make. Do your research, understand the risks, and remember, never invest more than you can afford to lose. The world of cryptocurrency is full of surprises. Pi Network could be the next Bitcoin, or it could fade into obscurity. Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. It's a fascinating story, and we'll be watching closely to see what happens next.